And let me just say this too, all of the sneakers that I'm mentioning are very unisex, so anybody can wear them. A man, a woman, a kid, a grandparent, and infants, literally, like anybody can wear these shoes. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you should definitely consider subscribing. We get fly over here, we smell good over here, and we talk about being really healthy as far as mentally, physically, emotionally, all of that. So if that's anything that interests you, like I said, definitely consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. You already know how I feel about you. Today's video is going to be about some staple sneakers that I feel like any and everyone should have in their collection for summer specifically, but obviously you can wear them whenever you want. I just wanted to categorize it around summer, being that that's the month that's approaching, or the season that's approaching, I should say. For the most part, I'm just going to insert some photos of the sneaker that I'm referring to, or at least the silhouette. That way you have an idea of what I'm talking about, and you can kind of build an idea of why I feel like it should be a staple in your summer collection. So the first sneaker I'm going to start off with is my favorite silhouette ever. It's a Jordan 1. Jordan 1s are a classic, okay? I wear my Jordan 1s, I dress them up, I dress them down, I dress them sideways, I do whatever with it. Like, I can wear my Jordans with the dress, I can wear them with sweats. I just do really whatever with my ones. And I feel like it's a perfect sneaker for the summer because, one, the colorways are limitless, literally. Like, there's been thousands of retro releases, so you can definitely find a colorway that suits and fits you. Now, you may pay a little more for that colorway as far as like paying a reseller's price, but if it's worth it to you, then I definitely wouldn't deter you from doing it. I would do it. So that's off rip the first sneaker that I feel like everybody should have in their collection, especially for summer. They just look so clean, so crisp. Like I said, they go with everything. It goes with everything. The options are limitless. So Jordan 1 off rip. The second pair of sneakers I feel like everyone should have in their collection for summer are probably a pair of Dunks. Now, I say probably because I feel like Dunks nowadays are a really hyped up shoe. Everybody either has a pair of Dunks or wants a pair of Dunks. So that leans a little more skeptical, being with, you know, how you want to look. If you want to kind of look like everyone else, if you feel like you are able to distinguish yourself wearing the shoe despite from, you know, aside from everyone else, you know, that's all up to you. But I definitely think that it's a really good silhouette, especially the lows, to have in your collection for this summer. It kind of flows in the same field as the Jordan 1s. They're very universal. You can dress them up, dress them down. If you're thinking about age or gender, take that out your head. It's really just a matter of you feeling confident and comfortable in what you're wearing and how you want to execute it. So yeah, the second sneaker that's a must-have that I feel like is a staple in your summer collection is a Dunk. The third sneaker, and this is personally one of my favorite sneakers to wear in the summer, just because they're a low top sneaker, is an Air Max 1. I personally in general love Air Max 1s. They're another one of my favorite silhouettes, probably in my top 5 silhouettes actually of all sneakers. Air Max 1s are just comfortable. Like I said, they're low cut. They're a little thicker as far as silhouette than the Air Max 90s. So if you have skinny ankles like myself, they don't look as big or as skinny on your foot. Okay, I wouldn't say you have to be a little more careful. It's just different things that you can wear with this silhouette as opposed to maybe a Jordan 1. So like, for example, if you wanted to wear a Jordan 1 with like a bodycon dress, I would say go for it. But personally, I probably wouldn't wear the Air Max 1 with a dress. I would more wear that style as like a rugged look for me personally, because it's such a thick and low cut sneaker. So I would wear it with shorts, I would wear it with jeans. I wouldn't personally, and that's, like I said, this is just, you know, I'm not telling anyone how to dress. I'm not telling anyone, you know, I'm not trying to sway you in how to dress. Like, I'm just telling you my personal opinion and what I think you should have, what would be beneficial for you to have and universal and just able for you to do in different ways, and how I personally would do it during the summer in different ways. So yeah, that is an Air Max 1. That's the third staple you have to have in your collection. The fourth staple I say you have to have is a Jordan 4. Again, this is another one of my favorite silhouettes. I just think they look really clean in the summer, especially if you have a pair that has white in it or black. They just look so good. And that's kind of because they sit a little higher up on your ankle, but they're not necessarily a high top. And although they have kind of like a bulky look, they're still very narrow on the foot. So that's a sneaker that I could wear with like sweat shorts, jean shorts, biker shorts, or I can put it on again with a bodycon dress with something that's more close and fitted to the skin, and I won't feel like my feet look too big down below. I feel like that's something I often am self-conscious about, like wearing fitted clothes up at the top, and if I have on a pair of sneakers down at the feet, like them looking a little too big or just too bulky or dorky. So that's a perfect silhouette. And I guess this is kind of more referring as far as that mindset to the ladies, but men, this, you can watch this video too, because like I said, these sneakers are unisex and we're still gonna get fly over here. So okay. So that is the fourth staple that you should have in your collection, a Jordan 4. The next staple I feel like you must have in your collection, like if you don't have any other sneaker in your collection, you should probably have this or the Jordan 1. And the silhouette I'm talking about now is the Air Max 95. You have to have a pair of 95s in your collection. I just feel like they go so good. I feel like when I think about the Air Max 95, I think about summer. Granted, I wear them all year round, but I feel like it's just the perfect summer shoe, especially when you get the OG neon colorways. Like, they just look so good with a pair of gray sweat shorts and a white crisp tee. You know, you smelling good, you looking clean, you looking put together, even though you really didn't have to do much to get put together. Like, it's just a vibe, in my personal opinion. So I feel like a 95 off rip is definitely a summer staple that you have to have in your collection. Now, these are some honorable mentions that I felt like I had to mention, because I wouldn't say necessarily, well, some of them is, or I should say one of them is particularly because of the hype. Like I said, it's what's on trend, it's what's in right now. So if this seems like a silhouette, like a sneaker silhouette that would work for you, I say get it, because it's perfect to wear in the summer. And the silhouette that I'm specifically talking about now is a Nike blazer. I wore blazers back when I was like in 6th, 7th grade, but for whatever reason, you know, history repeats itself, it's back on trend. So if that's a silhouette you feel like is a little more comfortable for you, like as opposed to saying, like for somebody who doesn't wear sneakers at all, you may not watch this video and say, yeah, I'm gonna go out and buy a Jordan 4. I can't say a Jordan 1 because everybody wants ones, but you know, you may not look at the rest of these sneakers and say, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go out and buy that. But a Nike blazer, you may look at it and say, okay, this is something I can like ease into the sneaker world with. So I definitely think that that's a good sneaker for someone who feels comfortable, or somebody who just in general, you know, rocks with sneakers to have in their summer collection. Another honorary mention that I wanted to mention, yeah, is the Nike Reacts. I love this sneaker. It's so comfortable. It's literally light as air. It's a mesh sneaker predominantly. You can get some of them with cloth, but the silhouettes that I like, the Nike Reacts, I want to say it's an 85, but I'll link it down, like I'll put the name on the screen somewhere. They're mesh, so it's perfect to wear for the summer. They're breathable, they're lightweight, like I said. You can really do anything with it. For the ladies, like I said, you can dress it up, wear a dress with it, like a bodycon dress or skirt, shorts. Because it's such a narrow, it's not much to the sneaker, it's not bulky, so it'll look good regardless. Or you can dress it down, sweat shorts, biker shorts, and a t-shirt. You know, it's just very versatile. It just is, it's a lightweight sneaker. So the only thing is I don't really see a lot of people wearing it, which is why I wanted to put it under the honorary mention category, as opposed to the other sneakers that I mentioned, which are like really widely seen and accepted. So yeah, Nike React. If you can get your hands on them, get them. They're so cheap too. The last two honorary mentions, I'm gonna kind of combine them because in my mind, they're kind of like, I wear them for the same kind of reasons, like my beaters. Even though they're my beaters, I still can dress them up, which is kind of why I love these two sneakers, because like everything else on this list, essentially, you know, I can wear them as beaters or something that I just threw on or put together, or I can put it together with a really put together outfit and it'll still look really nice and like something. So those two sneakers are a pair of Chucks. I personally prefer the Chuck 70s, which are a little bit of a thicker sole. It's for skaters, I think, so it's like made a little more durable. Those are my favorite. They're the only Chucks I wear, Chuck 70s, and my JW Andersons. But again, that's a platform, so still kind of the same concept, thicker sole. And also the second brand is a pair of Vans. Vans are literally, they're skater shoes, yeah, but like in my mind, when I buy a pair of Vans, they're beaters. Like, I'm not buying a pair of Vans in my mind to get fly, you know what I mean? I'm buying them because it's a cool colorway, they're cheap, and I can just throw them on. So those are the type of sneakers I think to gravitate towards in the summer. Something easy to just throw on, something that'll go with everything, something that looks good, you know what I mean? So those are my 4 honorary mentions. So to wrap up this video, this list is not to say that this is all that you can wear during the summer. It's not to say that you need every single one of these sneakers in order to have a legit starting lineup for your summer. Like, it's not to say any of that. I just thought it would be cool to compile a list of sneakers that I personally gravitate towards in the summer, and that I think would be nice to, if you say weren't necessarily into sneakers, could gravitate to sneakers, like kind of get your feet wet with them while also still looking fly and, you know, being comfortable, which is the most important in what you have on. So yeah, that is the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you agree with any of the sneakers that I suggested, let me know down below. If you have any suggestions for people, like what their summer lineup should be, put it down in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this channel. Like I said, comment down below, let me know what's up, let's talk. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.